Hey, Mikee AI here, and we're going to be going live here talking about Google Ads. So, if you're running Google Ads or trying to run Google Ads in n8n, then we're going to be diving into really how you can save 1,000,000 hours doing that and how to really get started. So, again, thank you for joining me live. I'm Mikee AI. I'm obsessed with AI automation. I'm sharing everything with you as I'm building out everything that I'm doing. So, for Google Ads, I've run Google Ads for a long, long time. So automating them is going to be incredible with AI, but there's some very specifics that you have to follow because what will happen is you'll try to run them and then you'll run into an error here that will happen. And the error comes from unfortunately not having access as a developer has access. Okay. So if you're joining me, then definitely comment any questions that you have. Let me know what you got going on. Let me know if you have any questions about n8n, what you're trying to do. I'd love to help you out. Now, to get over the issues, that's what I'm sharing with you in this video. I've linked this page specifically to the description below. And what this page is exactly where you need to start. And the reason is because once you actually get your credentials set up for Google and you get in there and you get access to, all the APIs. They have so many different APIs that you can access inside of Google. You have to get approval in the Google Ads API for any of it to work. And it's super annoying. So really, for n8n to work, you got to set up your business, what you're trying to do as a developer. You are getting developer access to all. Same thing with Facebook. I'll do a whole nother video about Facebook and getting access to actually be able to run ads and do things of importance. So without having to do this, you can go and you can set up credentials inside of Google Cloud and then get access to all of the APIs that Google Cloud has, Gmail, all the different services that Google has. You get access to their APIs, and you really don't need approval for most of them. Like, for example, for YouTube API, you don't necessarily need approval to do some things. Like on my channel specifically, you can go and you can see there's different titles that have the dynamic update here, and that is all from using the Google API without having to get developer access. For Google Ads, you do have to get developer access, and you need to start here and fill out this form as best as you possibly can. To be honest, I just copy and paste all of this over into ChatGPT. I literally just, that's all I'm doing all day long, is just like this, and then I just go here and they fill this out for me, and then I just paste it, and then it'll give me all the answers, and then I'll come back over here, and then I'll just paste in all the answers and then change them as I need to. n8n does give good documentation, so don't, check out their documentation. I take their documentation, same thing. I copy everything and then just paste it into ChatGPT and then have them give me the simplistic answers for everything as well. But you need to start here with Google Ads API to get Google Ads set up. This is going to take a couple days. So this video is a series of videos that I'm going to be doing where I'll be going deep into setting up Google Ads, having all that running. Okay. So thank you so much again for all the subscribers, anybody that's following me. I'm going to be sharing everything I'm building as I'm building and as I'm going. I've been running advertising and marketing for the last 15 years. So I have a lot of clients that I'm building out for, and everything that I'm building for them, I'm going to be sharing with you as well. But this is really the most important thing because this is where it's going to take the most time. And for me, executing things as fast as possible is the most important way to make money. So this is going to take a couple days to get approval, and then you got to make sure everything is legit. In the meantime, you can go over to Google Cloud, set up projects, right? And then you can set up, depending on what you're logged into, then you can set up all the different APIs that they have and add them into your project. And that's how you're going to get access to any of the APIs, is through that method. Okay. And that's not that complicated to figure out, to be honest. Most people can go in there and figure it out, set up a project, then you set up the credentials, and then those credentials are going to be saved inside of n8n in the credentials section. Now, I don't know why some things don't do have credentials, some things don't inside of n8n, but for some things you got to have, HTTP calls, and so there's no credentials saved there for that, particularly like for Flux or something like that. But for Google Ads, they do have a credential that you can save in there, but that's where you can't. I'll have to change that, but I'll change that ID. I don't think you can get the ID anyways, but yeah, so you can get these two here, your client ID and your secret ID, inside of your credentials in Google. In here, okay, you can get all of those here, but you can't get the developer. Well, the developer inside of here. Okay, the developer token is inside of your Google Ads account, which is in here. Let's see if I can go to it here while I'm on the live. No, I'm not gonna do it, but it's inside of your Google Ads account. But again, it's gonna lead you down the rabbit hole once you even get that to where you'll end up on this page, and you got to fill out this page, and then you have to wait a couple days for your approval and everything like that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But this is really going to be what I recommend for Google Ads for starting out. Again, I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos on Google Ads specifically so that you guys can have everything that I'm building. And then most importantly, like this is how you make money is number one, Google Ads, because it's the highest intended ad platform on the internet. I've been doing advertising 15 years on the internet. So Google Ads is where people go in and they type buy, right? Facebook ads, things like that is not. You're interrupting their search, so it's not where they're going to buy. So having Google Ads set up, the bare minimum that you want to do is having retargeting, remarketing, whatever you want to call it. Basically, people go to a website, your website, then when they leave, your ads follow them around everywhere. That's the first level we always set up for any business. And using n8n to automate all of that, there's so much more personalization and customization you can do to cut the fat so that you're not retargeting and remarketing your ads in the whole Google universe that they have to the wrong people, because you can get a lot of analytics, you can get a lot of sentiment, you can figure out very quickly who is actually the right person to retarget to, and then continue them along the path. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do in n8n with Google Ads. But again, just to reiterate, this is where you want to start. The link to this is in the description of this video, so you can find it. You can see it here. Again, if you subscribe to my channel, I have for subscribers only. Once you subscribe, a special video on my homepage that will give you access to all of the things that I'm building, and even a ton more stuff. I have a ton of free stuff that I have in there that I've been doing and working on for years and years and years. So there's a lot of value in there. Go and subscribe. It's going to help you out with getting set up with Google Ads. And then if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to comment at any time on anything on my channels. I'm here just sharing my journey of getting all this set up, and I've been doing automation a while, so I'm not a super programmer, but I know enough to be able to get these set up and running very quickly and actually get them working. The strategy and the creativity behind how they work and what they do is really where the future of all of this is going, because all the tech setup and everything right now, it is annoying and it is hard to do, but it will get easier and easier as time goes on. But the ones that really set in and figure out this now are the ones that will be able to be the ones at the top, that are the ones that, hey, I just got this idea, go, right? Because they have them already built out. They have their agents ready to go, to where it really is in the future. Thought can become reality very quickly because you have AI agents on all levels that are able to execute very quickly. And we've all heard everybody talk about how there's going to be the unicorn businesses that are run just by one founder or something like that. And we are building that now, having individual agents that work with each other that then create based off of one human thought is the future of AI automation, of all business really having to do with anything, because that's just how the progression of history has gone. So let me know if you got any questions, anything specifically I can more talk to you about. And again, I'm going to be doing a ton more videos specifically on Google Ads and how to use n8n automation, build them out specifically. But you got to get approved before any of that will work. So I don't want you to get frustrated and caught up on that as I have. So thanks so much. Thanks again for subscribing, and I look forward to hopefully talking to you soon. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate at any time. I'm sharing everything that I can with you as I'm going. So let me know what you got. Let me know what you're working on, and I'll hopefully this live worked out well. I haven't heard it back, but if it worked out well, then I'll be doing a lot more of these. Hopefully getting some interviews, doing some Q&A. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.